Hello, this new course tutorial is to introduce you to a new feature we just added on Nersapp called manual commenting. Manual commenting aids teachers that probably don't want to use our auto-generated comments or generic comments that are in the platform like what you're seeing on screen here. So there are some schools, there are some teachers or some educators that prefer to look at a student grades, both behavior skills, attendance, and subjects, then give appropriate comments manually before results are generated. So we had to integrate this feature to help such a school. So if you are such a school, this tutorial is for you. So first thing you want to do as an admin, you have to activate this feature so every member of your platform can use it, including the teachers and other managers of your school. So you go to settings, general settings, scroll, you see where we have the prioritize manual user comment over auto or generic comment. You just have to turn that on and click save. When you do this, the feature is now available for use. So to execute or make use of manual comment, you go to academics. In the comment section, we have our normal subject comments, report comments, and the new one, manual comments. So clicking on that, you're going to see the environment is quite different here. Now this environment is the same for almost all users. The only difference is that as an admin, you have the right to work as a basic educator and also as a manager. And for the teacher or a class teacher, you have the right to work as a class teacher only, and also if you are a manager, you have the right to work as a manager only. So for now, this feature, first version of it now, can deal with report comments. That means comments that will appear as more like an overall comment for the report. Later on, we would improve it by adding a version that can deal with subject comments for subject teachers. So to start entering your manual comment, be it as a teacher or as a manager or as an admin, you ensure that you pick you are in report comment. And as an admin, since you can work with both, so you have to pick any of this. So let's assume I want to work as a basic aid educator. That is like a class teacher or so. So I'm going to pick this now. And the next thing you do, you pick the class you're dealing with. Take note, this is nursery. The reason why nursery are showing here is because probably these are the classes I managed. And I'm sure we are dealing with nursery, school level here. If I decide to switch here to primary, you also see that primary have its own set of classes there. So let's stick back to nursery and work with that. So I'm going to pick one here just to demonstrate this example. Then pick a student from that class. So I pick this one here called Pickable. As you can see, the system simply loads the student grades in terms of subjects. You can look at the student information and performance in those subjects critically. You can even hide it here, then show for behavior also, hide and also show for skills. And if you are okay based on what you've seen as a teacher, you can come down here and start commenting by simply say keep it up. So if that's your manual comment, if you're done, you simply click save, and that will save. If it's a new one, it will save it. You can also update the comment to something else, assuming you want to change it later on. Again, lastly, in this aspect, you can click the load comment to load a previously saved comment for a student. For instance, I want to check comment for, say, this last student called Priscilla here, and I click load here. As you can see, she had a comment there, and probably I want to make some changes, like moving that value 3 there and clicking save. So this is exactly the simplest way of dealing with comment manually for each student for schools that allow this. So once this is done, as the admin or a manager in charge of generating results for the school, you have to head straight to result generation. In this case here, I'm going to pick this class, I'm going to load. Okay, all information are okay. Pick the final report layout, the brochure layout, pick the next term date, and if that's that, I'll click generate and click here. Voila, we generated result. If we go to our results, for instance, final result now for this nursery one here, and we attempt to view for this person, let's can see this is Naomi. If we scroll down to the class report, you can see here the manual user comment that was used Whereas for the academic, because this person did not change or add a manual comment, so the system simply used the automated comments. So but this was prioritized more than this. So if the manager want to also make changes to his or her comments, have to add those comments manually, so that during result generation it can be prioritized before the auto-generated comments are being used. That is it. Thank you for watching.